Hello, my lovelies. Elsie here to do your sneak peek for this week. How are you? Happy Thanksgiving. If that's something you're celebrating today, it is that way in Canada. If you're a Canadian sprinkled across the world, happy Thanksgiving to you. So I am here with the sneak peek for the week. I do this once a week on a Monday or a Tuesday each week, and I just read for a couple of minutes on each of the signs. I mark everything down in the description below so you can find whatever it is that you need in order to scroll this video. So please come here armed with it no less than your sun, moon, and your rising sign. And you might get something out of this reading. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your clicks. And if you are somebody who's always doing that for me, I appreciate you so much. And if you are someone who is brand new, welcome here. Let me know in the comments. I am in the comments. I like to be there. I like to see what's going on with you. All right, here we go. We're going to start with Aries. Aries shall lead us in. Aries, here we go. This is for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is for you. This is for this week. This is your sneak peek for this week, Aries. All right, here we go. Tell me about Aries for this week, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Thank you for cross-watching. All right. Oh, something that is going to be out of the ordinary, something that may surprise you, Aries, is happening this week. Tell me more. Tell me more about Aries. It's a good surprise. It is. It's going to take you on a new adventure, my friend. There's something popping up here, and it feels like it's of the heart space, I want to say. For some of you, it's going to be someone popping up with an apology. For others of you, you will be the person who pops up with the apology. And we have the Fool. It almost feels like this is a release. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like a release of, I need to tell you how I feel, regardless of what kind of feelings those are, if it's being sorry or whatever it is. And I feel like it's a purge of energy that brings healing and balance. And I think it allows you to carry forward. I think it allows you to decide to go on a different path or take a different path. This feels very healing to me. And I think it gives you the right energy that you need to set you on this new path here. Listening. Yeah, it's a new path in love, my friend. That's what it is. But I want to say that you've been holding your ground on really, I feel like you haven't shown anybody your feelings, is what I want to say. That there is somebody here that you do have really deep feelings for. Look, I feel like you're connected to somebody here energetically, someone that you can't get out of your energy. We've been talking about this for a while for you, and it feels like this may be the week that you may decide to move forward and tell somebody that you appreciate them, or tell them that you have, feelings for them, or that maybe you have an affection for them. But I feel as though this is the release. I feel it sends you on a new path of love here. It could definitely be with this person that you are speaking with, the one that you are either getting the apology from or giving the apology to, or just kind of getting back on the right track with how we feel so we can feel something. It's a page, but at least we're feeling something here. I feel like you're kind of stuck in the energy of these feelings and you don't know what to do with them. And I feel that's why you're probably going to this week I feel is a week that you either do make this leap of faith towards this Ace of Cups, or you're thinking about it for sure because the Star is here. You have hopeful thoughts that the person that you maybe had hold your ground with, that maybe that person is the one that you might be reaching out to. Yeah, you're a bit defensive about your feelings. You can't deny there's a connection here, though, Aries. That's what it feels like. There's no denying the Star energy. I want to say that the star also comes after the Tower in the major arcana. So I want to say that maybe you're feeling a little bit defensive about feelings or affection or, love feelings. You're feeling a little defensive about that because I feel like you've just gone through a recent tower of sorts. Something's been revealed to you. There's been sort of an upheaval and a change, a shakedown in your life. And if it hasn't happened yet, I think it's going to happen this week because the star is here. And after the terribleness happens, this upheaval and change and the restructuring of your life and the pushing over of anything that was an illusion, Aries, an illusion that you had created for yourself. That maybe you created the idea that there was a block between you and someone else that you hold a lot of love for. But I don't think this is a block. I think it's a connection. Look, we've got the it's like the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Cups are connected. You're feeling very defensive about love, but I'm telling you, like I'm feeling somebody here that you are ultimately connected through energy, and you can't shake it. Tell me about the Ace of Cups and the Fool, please, for Aries for this week. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Aries, you never fail to bring all the drama at the very beginning. Okay, Ace of Cups. Get with it, Elsie. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups here, and the Fool, please. Look at that. There is going to be a brand new beginning here, and it's a leap of faith that I think that you are thinking about taking. And I want to say that the reason you may go forward and speak about this Ace of Cups and Ace of Pentacles with this person that you're very energetically or spiritually connected to, it's really, I think, initially, Aries, it's just for relief. I feel that you need to temper how you feel about this situation. And in order to do that, you have to speak. Instead of just feeling each other, you finally have to speak. Aquarius energy. Tell me about this Fool, please. Tell me about the leap of faith. So I think, oh, wow. So I think you're kind of serious. Yeah, it looks like you're kind of serious this week. We've got the Ace of Coins, right? You are about to embark on a new path, a new journey. The Fool is someone who's at the very beginning, right? The Fool is the zero. It's the possibility of everything, but currently is nothing. Do you know what I mean? It can be nothing. It can be everything. And the Fool is taking the leap of faith. I feel like you are taking a leap of faith toward love. And what I do feel is that you're going in quite defensive about the Ace of Cups, because it feels like the defensive energy tells me that you don't know if someone's going to receive it or not. But if you can get past this, if you can get past your fear of taking the leap of faith, my friend, come on, you're Aries. You're used to taking a risk once in a while. It's an educated risk, which is accounted for in the Ace of Pentacles. It's very slow moving and very, you've gone over all the details here. I think you're aware of what the consequences, good or bad, are going to be because of this leap of faith. You've been thinking about it for a very long time, and it's time to move to the next level, or at least get it worked out. Figure it out. Talk about your feelings. This is a brand new beginning. If you decide that you're going to go just simply for healing purposes to tell this person, look, I really have affection for you, and I feel like you expect to leave it there. You expect to hold your ground. Friend, I don't think that's what's happening. If you meet up with this person, if you pop up with them and you meet up with this person, I feel like this person is a significant person in your life. This is someone you have a lot of love for, and I think you want a reunion. We've got 3 cups here with an Ace of Pentacles in the middle. Look, you're going to have a busy week this week. Either you're going to be making big decisions or you're going to be making big moves. One of the two. But either way, you're going to be bold because that's who you are. And the universe favors the bold, by the way. All right. Taurus, here we are. My bull gang, how are you? Thank you so much for clicking here. If you are interested, my friends, in a private read, please look below in the description. You will see the flowers and the code and the link to get to Wizio. That's where all my pricing is. All right, here we go. This is for you, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. It is for this week. Your sneak peek for this week, Taurus. Tell me what is up for Taurus Collective, please. Look at the Four of Cups. We've got the Nine of Pentacles, and we've got the Hanged Man. Taurus, I think you're staying in your own lane this week. That's what I want to say. I think you're minding your business, staying in your own lane. This particular one is like, just don't bug me. Just leave me alone. I feel like you want to be alone with your feelings, with your thoughts. I feel like you want to be alone with yourself, maybe journaling or reading, or it feels like you're going inward. And it is the Four of Cups. I feel like even though you're kind of in an energy this week of just, will everybody leave me alone? I think you're in that energy, even though I think you're still thinking about that Ace of Cups. I think you're going to get offers this week for going out, like to do things, but I think you're just like not into it this week. We've got the Hanged Man. You're trying to think, you're thinking about something. Oh, maybe it's time to sacrifice the Four Cups. Maybe it's time to take one of those invites. I'm showing here with the Nine of Pentacles, and I feel like it almost feels like somebody who's doing really well for themselves. You know, maybe you've got a little bit of money in the bank, and in this economy, that's like you're rich if you've got a little bit of money at the bank at the end of the month. But I feel like you're doing really good. Like you're confident. You're feeling confident about your path, about where you're going. I feel like you are. Yeah, you're attracting now at this point because you have the Nine Pentacles. It's all that you'll ever need. And if that other Ace of Pentacles happens to show up, then I think it'll end up being a long-term relationship. But I think right now, it feels like you're kind of either, you know, with your energy, keeping people at bay, possibly. But we do have the Four of Cups, which in this particular depiction says a lot of things for me. Because although you don't really want to talk to anybody, I think you're lost in your thoughts about the Ace of Cups. We have two cups over here. And this person is kind of looking sideways at the two cups. So to show you the depiction there. And it feels like somebody's like, oh, should I, shouldn't I? It's like somebody is looking at the two cups and wondering if they should bother. Should I bother? Should I just change my number? Like, should I bother at all? That's what it feels like. I think that there's been some situations, Taurus, where other people have given you cups and all it's given you is lessons. There's the fourth cup there, and there's a bunch of books piled on top of it. So it feels like you know that with the Ace of Cups comes lessons, right? Whether it doesn't matter what the status of the connection is. It doesn't matter if it's a karmic, a twin flame, a soul connection. You're going to get lessons. You're always going to get lessons. Sometimes you get the karmic lessons, and those are the hardest ones. All right. Let's keep looking here, Taurus. All right. So we have the Lovers. So we have by the way, if you're just listening and not watching, we have the Nine of Pentacles, we have the Four of Cups, and we have the Hanged Man. Now the Hierophant has shown up. And we have the King of Cups and the Lovers. So we do have Piscean energy here. We do have Taurus. We have Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. This is Scorpio, the King of Cups, but Pisces and Cancer in a general reading as well. And then we have the Lovers, which is Gemini. Taurus, I want to say that if you are the masculine Taurus, I feel like your feminine is a Scorpio or is a water sign. Now, the thing is that Scorpio and Taurus are opposites, right? So they do attract. They're opposite on the astrological wheel. I feel like, if you are the feminine Taurus, I feel like you're the person who who is really doing good with your pentacles, who's super confident, who's kind of just sort of keeping everybody at bay or at arm's length here. It feels like you are on a path that is your own, and you don't care if anybody follows you. That's the feeling I'm getting here. You're doing your own thing. You're very confident. You know what your path is. You know where you're headed, and you don't need anybody else's interference. And I think that's what the Four of Cups is kind of telling me here. You don't need the interference. Leave me alone. I'm on my path. It feels like you're doing something. Maybe you found a life purpose, or maybe you are a spiritual teacher, or maybe you are a teacher. I don't know what it is, but it feels like it is something that it feels like it's it's something that you're very focused on. Like you're not focused on anyone else around you, is what I want to say. We have the Lovers here, which is sort of leaning to a choice, right? For me, that's what it's saying. It's saying that if you are the Taurus masculine, that you'll probably choose, your person is probably a water sign person. Predominantly water, like sun, moon, and rising, probably. Could be Gemini, though, as well. Oh. You could be a traditional lover as well. Like what I'm seeing here is like a traditional union here. Could mean that you're religious. Could mean that you have a spiritual following of some kind, something that you do. I think this is your path, whatever it is. Your path is going to bring you here. Your path is going to bring you to a place of choice where you have a choice as to whether you just want to go alone by yourself on your path or whether you want to fall in love. And I think that's the choice of the Lovers ultimately, right? It feels like there's a soulmate in the distance here. We have the Nine of Swords. You've been worrying about someone who's walked away from you. And the Three of Wands tells me that the ships are coming in after there being a very quiet time. The Five of Pentacles is here. The Queen of Cups. So the soulmate is coming in, literally. Yeah. That's the Three of Wands. That's the ships that are coming in. So this week, I think that you are making a decision, Taurus. I feel like if you're not making that decision, you're thinking about it. What is the choice? Would I rather go with love? Would I rather go on my own path? Look, I don't want anybody rocking my energy here. It's like, keep away from me. I'm on my path. I'm doing my thing. I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'm feeling confident. I'm looking good. I'm in good health. My pentacles are wonderful. My pentacle life is good. And it's because I'm on my own path alone. But do you want to allow someone in to rock your world? And I think that's the sacrifice. So having to not necessarily stop what you're doing or stopping your path, but I think that you are this week making a decision about whether or not you want to sacrifice any of that for love. Because somebody's rushing in on you, my friend. Someone you're really attracted to, someone who's very charismatic, someone who says all the right things. They will say anything. They will say all the right things. The King of Cups and the Knight of Wands. They are smoldery, sexy, yum. They're also very deep. They have a depth to them as well. It feels like that you kind of look at this person as a bit of a sacrifice, pulling you off your path a little bit. Look, I don't think I need to say more than that. The Ace of Cups is here. This person is dragging along the Ace of Cups. Yeah, and they're headed straight for you, I think. This person is someone who understands how to be emotionally intelligent. This person is kind. They're not usually going to show their feelings to you, so they may not have shown you all of their feelings on the surface, and I think it's really put them in this place of feeling like rocked off of their foundation. And I think that somebody is rushing in to tell you how they feel because they haven't shown it to you on the surface before. And you're going to have to make a choice. Do I want to allow this Ace of Cups in because it's going to rock my world? It's going to pull me off my path for a little bit. Is that what I want? That's the choice that you're making this week, Taurus. Someone's coming at you full force, though. We saw the Knight, right? We did see that handsome Knight. It's my favorite one. I like the Knight of Wands. All right, here we go. Maybe it's because I'm Sag rising. I am the Queen of Wands, right? All right, here we go, Gemini. This is for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is your sneak peek for this week, Gemini. Thank you so much for clicking. If you are interested in a private reading, my friend, please look in the description. There's a sale on right now, 10% off. 10% off of all of my readings. Please go to the description for your code, your discount code, and for the link to Wizio. All right, here we go. Here we are. Let's talk about Gemini for this week. Sneak peek for this week for Gemini. Tell me about Gemini. All right. Well, there's a challenge on the table, and that is that something may be coming to an end. Now, I don't know who's bringing this to an end. It might be you, might be them, but there is something that is about to close, and I think it's been painful for you. And although it's almost, oh gosh, no. Charlie just said maybe it's just a merciful death. Like, it feels like something ended, but it's merciful. That's what it feels like. That it was, you know, you kept getting shivved. That's what it feels like. You kept getting stabbed at. Somebody was like throwing daggers and to see if you could catch them. And I don't like that energy. That energy is like someone who thinks they're smart, the smartest person in the room all the time, who is like throwing daggers at you to see how you're going to react. They want to get a reaction out of you. I think somebody's bringing that energy to an end here. It's like a merciful ending. And it's ugly. It's awful. It doesn't feel good at all. But it does feel like whether you bring it to an end or they do, it's got to go. This cycle's not good for you. Yeah, there needs to be healing here. Look, after this ends, and it does feel like it is with a person, I'm going to say it could be with a Sagittarius or it could be with Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It feels like that there is an ending here. And, you know, these swords are probably indicating that it's your ending. Like it's something that's ending with you, that you're the one that's going to close the door. I think you've been thinking about it for a while. And the Four of Swords in the reverse for me is like I think I have my answer. I've completed some of the healing that I needed to do. And now I want to say something about that because I'm feeling healed. It's time to open up and speak about it. This ending might be caused by something that you say, but you must know the answer. You must know the answer. And I think that the answer is an ending. I feel like Temperance is here because what I said was a merciful ending, right? And Temperance is healing and balance. It's an ending that I feel it doesn't take you very long to heal from because I think that you saw it coming. This person kept shivving you. Yeah, you knew it was coming here. Gemini, you knew that this ending was coming here and you were contemplating whether you should shut the door or wait for someone else to shut the door. I think that you waited or you held your position. You're thinking about it. I feel like your gut is telling you it's time to go. It's time to go. I think that this Hanged Man is the energy of, you know, it's your pause before you decide what you're going to do. You're trying to look at it from another point of view just to be sure that maybe you don't have the wrong perception, and I don't think you did. You're absolutely correct. If you had a hunch about something, that something was going on behind the scenes, there's no way that you didn't have a hunch. Showing the High Priestess and the Temperance here. And the Hanged Man, right? That's Piscean energy. That's the knowing. And so is the High Priestess. So I feel like your intuition had been screaming at you anyway, that maybe this wasn't the place that you wanted to invest all of your energy, Gemini. I feel like you come to this answer within yourself after some healing. You try and see it from the other side and you realize that it's just not going to work. You need to have this new beginning. So it does feel like it could be a job or it could be a relationship, but take it as it resonates. It feels like you knew that it was winding down or coming to an end. And I want to say that the 10 Swords takes a while. Like, I don't feel like it happens right away. It's like, you know, you get poked at the third and you're like, wait a second, did that person mean to hurt me? Did they mean to do that to me? Like, it's like it has to travel the 10 Swords because you're not really sure why this person would be poking at you or making you bleed or you know, cutting at you. You don't know why. And that's what I'm seeing here. Like as we go to the, the third and then the fourth sword, right? You try, all of a sudden you start to get some healing and saying, wait a second. This is happening too often for this to be just a one-off or a mistake or something they just said out the side of their mouth. I think that you start this feeling, that you're going to have to make some sort of sacrifice here. I think it's you that's going to be closing the door this week, or at least thinking about doing that. Because the Fool is pointing directly at the High Priestess. The Fool's like, you knew, Gemini. Tell me about the Four of Swords in the reverse. Transformation. It wasn't meant to be. It was a karmic relationship. This was a lesson for you. How long will you stick around while someone keeps shivving you? And I feel like you finally had enough. And you listened to your gut, and it's time to go. So that could be happening this week, or this could be something that you're realizing. The transformations here, and then it causes conversation, or it causes you to move away from this situation quickly. I feel like you make the decision, and then you decide that you're going to heal. I feel you allow it to come to an end here, and then it's time just to move on from there. Things start to move. It was like you were blocked here. This is like, it almost feels like this is in slow motion and this is in fast forward. Like it's like you need fast forward to catch up now to where you were supposed to be, which is the Fool. So I think you got tangled up in this, whatever it was. And I think that you're the one that brought it to an end. So what's coming on your new path? I like it. A new love. That's what's coming for you here, Gemini. New love. Actually, the love. I feel like the Fool brings somebody to you, someone who is very stable and sturdy and grounded, someone who's dependable, someone who lives in the 3D world, so they're very logical, very loyal. This person could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. There you are, Gemini, there you are. And in between you is the Ace of Wands. So I feel like it's someone that you will be very attracted to, someone who is working from their passions, like they must have passion in all that they do. Yeah, I think this is somebody new here, and I think it grows really quickly to something that is like pretty solid here. Could be the Emperor that's coming at you, which is Aries. Doesn't have to be Aries because it's all the kings, right? But it does feel like you're dropping some burdens and healing, and something really beautiful is coming in on this new path. This was supposed to end, my friend. It was karmic. It was supposed to teach you a lesson. And I love that you did not stand in the doorway. I love that you just closed it, and now you're carrying on. All right, all right. Okay. Cancer, this is for you, my friend. Cancer, I just saw someone out in a boat fishing. That's why I paused for just a moment. I was kind of trying to figure out what Charlie was giving me. And it's like somebody is on a lake fishing, but alone, by themselves. So I think you either need to get away or you are getting away. It's time to do some stuff for you, I want to say. All right, Cancer, what's coming up for you this week? Cancer, if you're interested in a private read, please look in the description. Look for the flowers, the code, and the link to get to Wizio. You'll see my pricing there. All right, here we go, Cancer. What's coming up for you this week, my friend? Just did a reading for you yesterday, so if you haven't seen that one yet, please go take a look for the Cancer Pisces reading. All right, here we go. Tell me more. Oh boy, got all kinds of stuff. What's going on here? What is going on with your week? The Seven of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Fool. All right. Just listening. You've made a decision. I feel like you've made some sort of a decision that it is going to cause you, I want to say be careful if you're doing anything with money. The King of Pentacles is in the reverse. The Fool is in the reverse. I'm going to say be careful. If you're looking at taking some sort of a non-traditional risk, like maybe you're investing in Bitcoin, or, some people may say that's traditional. To me, it's not. Like, it feels risky. It feels like this week it's a little bit risky. The thing is the Eight of Swords is in the reverse. So it tells me that you've stopped overthinking it. You're working on it. But I think the Ace of Wands in the reverse should be sort of a red flag for you, because it does feel like a little bit of pullback, that maybe it's not the thing that is really connected to your heart, Cancer. It feels to me like it could be business. It's like a decision that you're about to make. The Seven of Cups like tells me that maybe you've already made the decision to take the leap. I want to say if it's attached to money, if it's attached to your pentacles, it feels to me like you could be at risk of losing money because you have invested in something that maybe other people don't know about yet, and so maybe you're totally psychic and you know exactly what's going on and you're going to make the great decision. Please make the one that's good for you. But I'm not going to ignore that the King of Pentacles is in the reverse. And that is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, but it also is your pentacle energy. It feels like it could put your car at risk, or your house at risk, or your 401k at risk. Like it feels like it could be a big loss if it doesn't work out. Now, that being said, it feels like you've already made the decision to do it. And it feels like it's some sort of a non-traditional investment. That's what it feels like. We've got the Three of Pentacles here. Judgment, making a really big decision on the Three of Pentacles. Ooh, somebody in your life who really loves you might try and talk you into this. And so it doesn't matter if it's platonic or romantic. The Two of Cups is here, and I feel like somebody that you love a lot and loves you, whatever that is, somebody here might be trying to get you into a partnership, a financial partnership. And I want to say, please just be very careful. Make sure that you have enough eyes on it. Because with the Fool in the reverse, it tells me that it's risky business. That this could be a false start. I want to say that maybe you're making a decision because you're just tired of thinking about it. You're tired of thinking about it constantly. So you're just like, fine, I'm just going to go with it. It feels like you need to put the brakes on and take a really close look at what you're doing. Tell me what you've decided here. What has Cancer decided? What's the decision? The decision is to drop some burdens. So I feel, again, you make the decision because you're just tired of thinking about it. It feels like thinking about it, wondering about it, preparing for it. It feels like it's all been very burdensome and you just want to get it off your plate. But don't make any false moves. Like, don't make any quick moves that you're going to regret later. The Nine of Wands, you are worried about it. Look, go with your intuition, my friend. You're 100%, especially as it comes to business with Cancer, as I've noticed, you're right on the money. Listen to your gut, whatever your gut is saying. It feels like something that is up and coming. Like, I don't know if you watch Gary Vaynerchuk, but Gary Vaynerchuk talks about NFTs, I think. It's like buying electronic things, collections of electronic things, and it might be something like that. You might have to, maybe the King of Pentacles is in the reverse because you have to put a lot of money in, possibly. Like it's a big investment. And as you see it, an investment in your future and an investment in yourself, but it is a risky way to do so. We have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, it's got you on edge. Like the Two of Pentacles for me is, I got to keep busy. It's like everything is on the level right now, but if it should teeter in either direction, things could start falling off. So it feels like you're in a very delicate balance right now. You're not really confident that it's going to work. I'm going to say, please talk to somebody about it, get an expert opinion, speak to someone who is outside of the circle of the people who are bringing you in on this investment here. Now, this could be someone who's trying to get you to invest in a relationship as well. If you're looking at this as a relationship reading, I feel like there's no stability here. That there is somebody here who is willing to take a leap of faith with someone who says, you know, I don't really want the commitment from you, but, you know, it would be nice to have companionship. And it feels like it's risky business. I feel like you just do it because you're tired of thinking about it. I don't know that you're necessarily very attracted to this person, or if you are, you're holding that back. And that could be a motivator. It could be a motivator for the reason that you're moving forward is maybe the person who's offering you this opportunity. Maybe it's an investment in them. They want you to invest in them. I'm just going to say that you should invest in yourself. Invest in yourself first, my friend. It feels like you will have victory if you invest in yourself first. All right. I'm going to get out of that energy. Whew. That feels like it's like it had my heart racing just a little bit. Like, what if I make the wrong decision? That's what I'm feeling like. What if I make the wrong decision? So, be aware. All right, Leo. Here we go. This is your sneak peek for this week, Leo. If you are interested in a private read, please look in the description. Look around the flowers. You'll see a code for 10% off of all of my services until the end of the month. Okay, here we go. You'll need the code and the link to Wizio. Here we go, Leo. Let's find out what's up for you this week. Sneak peek for this week, Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Tell me about Leo this week, please. Tell me what's coming up for Leo this week. All right. First one out was that one, and I think it went here. And then we did this. And now we're here, I think. You're about to make a decision about something this week, I think, Leo. The Eight of Cups is here. It feels like the decision that you're making could be of the heart space. But what I want to say is that you're kind of worried because there's been a disconnection of energy here. The Eight of Cups tells me somebody walked away from something or disconnected with their emotions. The Star is in reverse, which tells me it's like, it feels like a hopeless situation, or that you're very worried that it's not going to work out in your favor. The Nine of Swords tells me that you are nervous about it. Is it over? To me, the Star is also Aquarius, which is a sword, and to me that's 10. But there is a new beginning here. So it feels like you're having a hard time making a decision about what you want to do, because there is somebody here that you've pulled away from emotionally. The Eight of Cups tells me you went off to find something else, or they did. Take it as it resonates. And it tells me like it's still in your energy, though. It's still in your energy, and it feels like you walked away because you felt the situation was hopeless. You felt the situation was hopeless. You were worried about the future of it, so I think that you went on this new path here. I do feel like the Fool is a leap of faith, though. Ah, okay. Makes sense. The universe is telling you to go. It's time. There's something fated that's happening here. So we have divine timing. Things are about to move in a really positive direction for you, Leo. And I think you've been worried about what's coming up ahead. I think that you worry too far into the future. I think you're an overthinker. You must have some air in the chart possibly, but it feels like you're an overthinker. And you've been up late at night thinking about somebody that you've disconnected from, and it worries you. You feel like there's no hope in the situation. I want to say that you're wrong, because the Wheel of Fortune is here. Look, there's a lot of changes that are coming here. If you decide to take this path, if you decide to take this leap of faith, it's going to change a lot of things in your life. And I think it's such a big deal. It's such a big decision for you to make this decision here. You know, the Fool is the card 0. It's nothing, but it can be everything. And I feel like the possibility of it going really great is what scares the hell out of you. So the Wheel of Fortune is here, and the Wheel of Fortune is change. You could be dealing with someone who is Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, or Leo. Maybe you have one of those signs. I mean, I know you're Leo, but maybe you have one of those other signs in your big 3 or somewhere in the chart here. All right, those are all the fixed signs. Give me one more card. It feels to me like you want to open some sort of path, or get a new start or a new beginning, or open a new chapter with somebody who is the Queen of Wands. This definitely could be you, because we're in a general reading, right? Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, that could be you. But for me, that's Sag energy. So we do have someone here possibly who's feminine leaning, that I feel has either made some changes in you and made you want to change, or they've changed you in a way that's caused you to have a new beginning, and things are about to go really well. These are fated changes. Tell me about this. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool, please. Wheel of Fortune and the Fool for Leo. Look, there's nothing bad with the Wheel of Fortune. Everything comes up fortunate, positive in the future, but all the changes on the surface look really hard for you. But I think that there is a catalyst to this change. This person could be someone who's a fire sign like you. They could be an Aquarius, could be an Aries. We've got the Page of Wands. You're holding back. Why is that? It's like you think that you can hold back the wheel. You cannot. But I feel as though the change is what's freaking you out. You don't want to make the change. You don't want to make the change for the sake of change. Like, you just don't want to. You're holding back here. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. The Empress. So I want to say there is a fated change going on here that you are not going to be able to ignore for much longer. I feel like you need to make a decision about whether you want passion or stability. It's not to say that you can't have both, but I think that these are two different people. I want to say, I think these are two different people, but I think that the one that is the one you want to take the leap of faith with is the Empress. The Empress is a hot commodity. I mean, you're not getting an upgrade after the Empress. The Empress is the upgrade. So you're reaching really high. And I feel it's because this person brings stability into your life. They bring stability and grounding. This person is probably a good mother or father. They're someone who is very charitable and honest and kind. I think you're avoiding change with this person. I think that you want to be with the Empress, but I think you're really holding back and avoiding it. All right, why did you walk away in the first place, though? Because of your big feelings. Because you couldn't handle your big feelings for them. We have the Eight of Pentacles, and we have the Three of Swords with the Four of Swords. So, 5 swords, right? We couldn't come for 5, 6, 7 swords. So there is something here that I feel you weren't saying. You didn't say... You didn't reveal your feelings to this person. We kept it at a place that was very pentacle-like. That, you know, it almost felt like work. And maybe you didn't tell them that this felt too much like work. Maybe you just disappeared. Yeah. And I think that you disappeared. The Eight of Cups tells me you walked away. You walked away because you had big feelings. It seemed a lot like work. And you didn't say so, because 4 and 3 is 7, right? And we've got 7 swords, which is concealing the truth. Not being honest with somebody about how you were feeling. And now I think that the Wheel of Fortune is here. I think you got the Empress on the mind. I'm just going to say, I think that you had to walk away from the Queen of Wands in order to get the Empress. I think that's what you're doing. There's your karmic justice. Yeah. You are, quite literally, going to communicate with somebody. The Eight of Wands and the Six of Wands, and you want the victory. I think you want to give this person an offer of love. I think you're going to tell them that you have the big feelings because you think that they are a soulmate. I think you're willing to sacrifice whatever it is that you need to sacrifice in order to move forward. It's the energy is gaining momentum. Strength is here. So I think this is the week that you either move on it, make the decision and move forward, or this is the week that you're thinking about it. But it's super prominent there. I think you're terrified. I'm just going to say, I think you are terrified. All right. Virgo, this is you. How are you, Virgo? Thank you so much for clicking here. This is you, your sneak peek for this week, Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Virgo. Oh, look at that. The Hermit comes out. All right. Tell me why the Hermit is here, please, for Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Virgo, if you're interested in a private read, please look in the description. You will see around the flowers, there's a code for 10% off of my services. All right, here we go. If you're interested in a private read. So we've got the Hermit here. That's you, right? That's Virgo energy. We've got the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. There is something here that you no longer want to wait on. It feels like you want to work on some sort of a long-term relationship that you may be in It feels like you may be in and out of that relationship. I want to say that maybe it's probably not in the best place right now because of the Seven of Cups. It's overwhelming. It looks like there's an overwhelming amount of work that is going to need to go into a long-term relationship, and you're wondering if you're up for the task. And the Hermit is telling me here, trying to find your light, trying to figure it out. You know, the Hermit is a place of self-preservation. It's like you're hurt or you don't understand something and you need to find your light. You need to go within yourself to figure out how you're going to deal with it. Because if you let that, if you let it go, if you unleash it, it's not going to be good. So I think we go into the Hermit mode to correct that or soften it. Think about it, get the wisdom from it. I don't want to wait anymore. It could be financial issues as well. Eight of Pentacles. It's an overwhelming amount of work that needs to go into some sort of a romantic relationship. Why is that? Why is it an overwhelming amount of work that has to go into this long-term relationship? Because we can't seem to come to a place where we can agree on things. So it feels like somebody is a right fighter. Somebody is always trying to get the one up, say the last word. That's what the Five of Swords is saying to me. And that's why this feels like an overwhelming task. The thing is I feel that there's still feelings here. You have romantic feelings for this person. I also feel that you have, romantic love feelings for this person. But I think you're ready to walk away because the Knight has 1 cup and the 7 are here. I think you're in the Hermit mode here, my friend, trying to really slow the situation down. Look at it, look over the details, make a decision based on wisdom, based on your light. You're very psychic, Virgo. Go with your gut. Your gut is always good. I want to say that you want to, still having feelings, and I feel as though you don't want to wait anymore, that you want to try working on this, but I'm just going to say that with the Five of Swords here, it feels like all we ever do is really argue about money. That's what it is. We argue about money, we argue about our abundance, we argue about where we live, the car we drive. We have the 4 cups, it's getting old. Yeah. It's getting old. You're at the 4 of Cups. You don't know if you're willing to put any more energy into it and at all. Death. No, I think it's coming to an end here. That's what I want to say. Like the Death card is it's transformation. It's like I need to get myself out of the 4 of Cups. And I feel like all we do is argue about money. I need to get out of this Groundhog Day. And I think the only way to get out of the Groundhog Day is to end the situation. Knight of Cups, tell me about that. The Wheel of Fortune's here. So you don't want to wait anymore. I feel as though you are in this energy this week, that you're in this Hermit energy, thinking about the situation. It feels like there is a long-term relationship here that you wish to work on, but you know that when you try and work on it, all we do is argue. I'm getting tired of it, 4 of Cups. I don't want to sit here in this energy where I don't know if I can give you 2 cups and I'm not really taking your 2 cups. It feels like this is a dead end. So whether this is ongoing or not, it feels like inevitably it comes to an end. It's a dead end. And I feel as though it's too big a task for you to try to repair. I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is here. I feel like this is a karmic connection. The Wheel of Fortune is here and you're being divinely guided to do something else. It feels like you don't want to wait anymore. The Wheel of Fortune and the 3 of Swords. Yeah, so this thing ends here, but you do meet someone else. So it is disappointing. The changes here are disappointing, I want to say. The Wheel of Fortune is here, and that's what I usually try and kind of get across to you, right? The Wheel of Fortune is, none of us want change that is drastic, and I feel like the Wheel of Fortune is drastic change. There is changes happening here, and I think part of the changes that are happening is that you've really gained a lot of wisdom over the last little while. I feel like you're really looking at yourself and what's best for you, Virgo, and not necessarily what's best for everyone else. I don't think that there's any harm in ending something that is not working in your favor, that's exhausting you and overwhelming you. I think that this is inevitably coming to an end, whatever the long-term relationship is, because there's something else out there, but this is one of the changes that the wheel is bringing. So it's not necessarily the best change ever that something would come to an end. But I feel like it's coming to an end because I feel like there is somebody else who maybe might give you a little more adventure or fire. This person is someone who isn't, it's someone who you really can't talk into things. This person has their own mind. They are, this person has had disappointment as well. But this is the person I think it ends up being. Yeah, I feel like you end up meeting someone who is probably Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, or acts in a way of fire energy. You'll see that they're very passionate about something. They have a direction in life. I think you're going to have a hard time with these changes, and I think it's already starting to happen. But I'm telling you that they're positive changes, Virgo. Please hang in there. They are positive changes for you, sweetheart. It feels overwhelming. It feels different and changing. And I believe it's supposed to be that way. We couldn't wait anymore. That's what the Seven of Pentacles is. We can't wait anymore. It's time. It's fated changes and destiny is here. It's time to change things. I feel like you're going to meet someone who understands you, who understands the disappointment of trying to work as hard as you could on something that crashed and burned. I think that this person is someone that you're going to meet. That person's going to take you on an adventure. You're going to follow them around in their fire energy. I think you're going to, because you're an earth sign, maybe you do have fire. Maybe that's why you're attracting fire. Maybe you have that in your chart. But I feel like the Queen of Wands is the one who is someone who is going to, it feels like she's leading you into the future for a really passionate, fun, exciting, adventurous time. And I think that over here you are all in pentacles, arguing about money, about the house. What are we going to do now? Where's the next payment going? Do you know what I mean? It feels like this is the adventure and this is what you were stuck in. And so if you're stuck in that, I feel like it's coming to an end. And if it's not already ended, it is inevitably coming to an end. When the death card shows up, it's inevitable. There's transformation and change, and you don't have control of that. It's when the major arcanas show up in the reading, it's because there are changes coming. They're lessons that you must learn in order to move forward. And if you don't learn those lessons, that's when the Tower gets involved, right? All right. Let's take a look here. Libra. Hello, Libra. I hope you're well. This is your sneak peek for this week, my beautiful creative bunch. Thank you so much for clicking here. And if you are interested in a private read, please know that there is still room over at Wizio. I do have a sale on right now till the 31st, 10% off. My services, look for the flowers in the description, and there is a code there for you. All right, here we go, Libra. This is for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sneak peek for this week for Libra, please. What's coming up for the Libra energy? Thank you for your views on my last Libra, Gemini, Aquarius video. All right. Libra. Look, out of the 79 cards that are in this deck, that's the one that flew out. And this is the Angel of the Night. And the Angel of the Night is an indication that that there will be no more hard times. I feel like you've been through a really tough stretch, a very tough stretch, as it pertains to life in general. Yeah, I feel as though it might be something that you see in a dream, or it may be just a feeling, but I want you to know that the hard times are over. That's the only time that the Angel of the Night shows up, to let you know that there is light. Where there used to be darkness, that you will begin to see the light. And this angel has been protecting you. You've been protected that whole time while you were going through that terrible time. Tell me more about Libra, please. We have the Four of Pentacles. Someone has shut down on you. Four of Pentacles is about not really sharing anything. I'm not giving you anything. Tell me more. The World, something came to an end. Okay. So I want to say that this is the World card is here, which is changes, right? When the major arcana show up, there's 21 of them. This is card 21. When the World shows up, we're closing a chapter. So I feel like something is over for you. And you could be dealing with someone who's Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, or Leo. The angel of the night is here to say that the closing of this, that you know, you've been watched over while you've been going through this hard time. I want to say that the reason it ended is because somebody couldn't be vulnerable. Someone had a hard time being vulnerable. I feel like you're having a hard time letting go of the situation, though. The World is here. The chapter's done. You've learned the lesson. Things are coming full circle. I feel like you've learned an important lesson. This person, this karmic connection, I feel, is something that taught you a big lesson. Yeah, I think you're feeling shut down. I feel like you're just not talking to people. You're just kind of doing your Groundhog Day thing, and you're just not interested in talking with people. We have the Hermit. The Hermit is in the reverse, so it tells me that you have been in this place of self-preservation lately, and I feel like you come out of the Hermit mode having wisdom. Wisdom that unfortunately you had to learn in order to move forward here. We have 7 Pentacles, waiting for the end. I want to say that maybe you waited for someone to tell you it was over, that maybe you felt it, but maybe you were waiting for them to end it. You didn't want to end it, just in case you were wrong. But I want to say that maybe this wasn't the easiest time that you had in a situation. It could have been a situationship. It could have been somebody who just wanted to have the benefits of a relationship without commitment. We have the 7 of Swords. Something came to the surface that they were lying about. It may have been a situation, Libra, of let's just wait. Let's just wait on that. Let's just wait on the engagement. Let's just wait. You know what I mean? It feels like it could have been that. The 7 of Swords is here, which means something is being concealed. Something is being concealed and was then revealed that the Hermit is in the reverse. It feels like some information comes to the surface, or you end up knowing about some sort of information. The 7 of Swords that someone had been concealing for possibly a long time. Maybe you were waiting for someone to be honest with you. You were waiting for a person to be honest with you, but they weren't honest with you. I think they just ended up closing the chapter, or maybe you did. Tell me about the 7 of Swords. What were they not being honest about, Libra? What were they concealing from you here? The Judgment. That possibly they may decided that they wanted to try again with an ex, or with someone that they knew. Someone that they knew previously. Could be a Virgo or a Pisces. Could be Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. What they didn't tell you is that they felt stuck in the relationship. They wanted to tell you, they wanted to make this big decision, but they felt like they couldn't say so. 6 of Swords is in the reverse. They kind of felt stuck in a situation, and that's why they didn't say anything. I think feeling stuck in the situation means that this person didn't want to hurt you, but I do really feel that this person moved on in favor of a relationship that was from the past. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. This person could be going back to the mother of their child. This person could be going back to somebody who gave them financial stability in the past. Someone who to them seems solid and sturdy and steady. Someone who's very dependable. It feels like they could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It feels like what they didn't tell you is that, yeah, I feel like that they're going back to somebody from their past. Somebody from their past has shown up. And they were stuck with a way to tell you. They didn't know how to tell you. They knew that if they told you, you would be grounded about it, but I feel like the person that they're going to is also probably an earth sign. Tell me about the World, please. What lessons were learned here? The lesson of the Four of Wands, to not play house. Yeah. So, you know, it's the Four of Wands is about moving in together, talking about marriage, getting really serious in the relationship, right? It's about still having fun and excitement in your life. And, you know, it's wands, right? But it is an established relationship is what it is. And so I feel like the lesson here is don't play house. If they're not going to put a ring on it, don't play house. We have the Emperor. It was always up to you. It was always up to you. And I feel that you felt something fishy here with the Seven of Swords. You felt something fishy here. The Fool is in the reverse. You felt something was fishy. Yep, the Nine of Wands. You felt it before it happened, Libra. You did. You knew they were lying to you. You knew they were concealing something. Maybe they even said to you, look, I don't really even want to talk about that thing that went on in the past. I don't want to talk about it. And I feel like this person, it almost feels like they're being drawn back to somebody from their past. And it feels almost like they'll say, like, I don't feel like I have control over it. Like just kind of crap like that, right? But the Fool in the reverse tells me that you already knew. But it also tells me that your person's about to crash and burn. Look, you're the Emperor. You're carrying it all. You're by yourself. You're doing your thing. You might be a business owner. Your life is probably very busy. You're probably taking care of a lot of people. And whether you're feminine or masculine, I feel like the lesson here is you're the Emperor. Don't play house. You're the one who makes the decision. You're the conqueror. You're the one who's making the decisions here. So take your step forward from the lineup here, because you're the King of Pentacles. You're the one who doesn't have to look for opportunities in love. Opportunities in love find you because you're very intelligent. You're very, you've got emotional intelligence. You are someone who is a protector and a lover. You love deeply. The King is all of those things. And the King of Pentacles is here. Whether you're feminine or masculine, I feel like you are someone who is sturdy and stable and, you know, yeah, your person, I feel, could be going back to a soulmate or someone they think is a soulmate here. So I feel like we've got the Star here because you've just had a Tower. That's what it feels like. The Star is here to heal you. The Seven of Cups. It's overwhelming. But look, you're going to get to the 10 Cups again. You're going to be ultimately happy. You're following your gut. And that's what I think that you already knew. And if what your gut is saying to you, that this person maybe broke up with you or you broke up with them, somebody went back to an ex, I think. I feel you already knew it and you know it's going to crash and burn. So I'm telling you that rejection is protection, my friend. And so I think that you are supposed to go through this karmic lesson of not playing house. Yeah. Because that's all the situationship is. Somebody wants to play house without having to go through all of the hard work. All right, here we go. Scorpio, this is you, my friend. How are you, Scorpio? Thank you so much for clicking here. I appreciate you for cross-watching. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Scorpio. This is your sneak peek for this week, Scorpio, my friend. If you're interested in a private read, please know I have a sale on 10% off all of my services over at Wizio. Look for the flowers, the code, and the link in the description. Tell me about Scorpio this week, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Scorpio. Tell me about Scorpio, please. All right. Got the 10 of Cups. It's not a bad place to start. Just saying. So I feel like you're happy. I feel like things might be going okay for you right now. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune is here. Look at... Ooh, okay. Interesting. So you're scared AF. That's what it feels like. You have a fear of things going really, really well. So I think that I'm connecting with somebody who's in a little bit of chicken little syndrome, right? You know the story of Chicken Little, the sky is falling, the sky is falling. Somebody always feels like, it's anxiety, right? Somebody feels like it's always going to go wrong. And I think it's because there's been a whole lot of changes right now in your life. There's lots that is in flux. The Wheel of Fortune is here. The thing is that the Wheel of Fortune is telling me that it's bringing you the apex of happiness. It's bringing you all 10 cups. Moons are cups in this deck. We have the King of Cups. Tell me more about Scorpio, please. That's you, by the way, King of Cups. We've got Chariot, and we've got the Two of Wands. We've got the Four of Wands in the future. All right. You're afraid of victory. That's what it feels like. It feels like you're afraid of everything that could go wrong. But I want to say that it's just the devil energy. It's just the devil casting doubt. It's the one on your shoulder is whispering in your ear, who do you think you are? You can't have all the things. You can't have all the victory. I think you're about to get some victory in love, my friend. That's what it feels like. The wheel is turning. The wheel is here to say this is a fated change for you. This is a part of the Wheel of Fortune energy. It's a lot of change. It's flux. It's emotional change for you, I feel. But I want to say that things coming up in the future are going to make you incredibly happy. The Two of Wands is you're at the crossroads. You can do anything you want. You can go anywhere you want. The Chariot is about balancing your energy, right? Moving forward to the victory, because you're very careful about your yin and yang energy. You're very careful about your balanced energy. You're trying to keep it all balanced as you move ahead. The Chariot's quick moving energy. And I don't know that you're happy about that. Maybe that's why the devil's here, because you don't like to do things quickly. You're a fixed sign. You're going to go at it strategically and slow to make sure you get the right, make sure you get it right, is what I want to say. Make sure you get it right. Make sure you get the victory. You are going to have victory with this 10 of Cups. We've got a 4 of Wands in the future. We've got the Magician and the 4 of Pentacles. I want to say that you're holding on to an idea of maybe getting together with someone, in like moving in with them, or expressing your happiness to be with them. It feels like something is going to the next level here. The Magician and the 4 of Pentacles with the 2 of Swords. So it feels like you've been holding on to the idea of manifestation of the 4 of Wands for a while. And now that it's here, the Wheel of Fortune, now that it's here pushing you forward, I think it's terrifying you. Look, you're ready. The King of Cups is here. That's you, right? And you're ready, I feel. You're ready to get all this happiness. It's owed to you. It feels like it's something that's being paid out to you in Dharma. That's what it feels like. You have created a lot of happiness and kindness, or you've been the person who's in part responsible for other people and their happiness and kindness. The Wheel of Fortune is here making a lot of emotional changes in your life, but I think you're ready for it. You are the King of Cups. You are the one who is Scorpio. You're emotionally available, but you're not going to show it all on your sleeve. You're going to keep it under the surface. You're quietly making a decision. The King of Cups is making a decision on the down low, I think. I don't think they're telling anybody. The Chariot here is Cancer energy as well. So you're using your gut. You've got, there's a lot of water energy here. Tell me why we've got the Devil, though. Devil is Capricorn energy. We've got the Chariot, which is Cancer. We've got the King of Cups, which is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. The Wheel also is Scorpionic energy, but also Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. And tell me about the Devil. You have fears of moving forward or moving too fast. That's what it feels like. You're trying to hold back. You want to be happy, but you're scared of moving too quickly. Tell me why the Devil energy is here. You're about ready to communicate with someone who maybe intimidates you a little bit. Maybe they don't, but the Nine of Pentacles is someone who's quite confident. They run their own business. They're not part of the matrix. No one's telling them when to take breaks, or no one's telling them to, you know what I mean? They're doing their own thing. They are the boss of themselves. And I feel like it's a little bit intimidating that this person is that confident. And it's like, you know, when the Nine of Stars shows up, or the Nine of Pentacles, it's like, I don't really need you. I don't need you. I have everything that I need. So you're going to be communicating with somebody, I feel, this week that is this person, the one who's very confident, the one who's carrying it all, the one who is very stable, sturdy, and they are single. They are someone who really doesn't need you. I feel like you're going to be communicating with that person, but you're scared. You're scared of reaching out. You know that there's a victory, but you're scared it's going to move too quickly. And so I think that's why the Devil energy is here, trying to hold you back or hold you down. I feel like you don't know what to say to this person because of the Devil energy. Like you have doubt. Maybe I shouldn't connect with them. Maybe I should. Tell me if Scorpio should reach out to this person. Yes, you should. You have all the tools, my friend. You can do whatever the heck you want. I mean, I think you already knew that, but you don't need me to tell you. But I want to say this is the time that is auspicious. You've got all the aces in hand. You can do whatever you want. You can go down the path of love, abundance. You can go down the path of clarity and honesty and making conversation. You know what I mean? You can go down the path of passion. It's totally up to you. Whatever you've been dreaming about, it's whatever you want wants you, my friend. So I think that the answer is yes here, that you should communicate with this person. Now, I think that you think it's going to go too quick, like it could go off the rails. But I think you're ready for an adventure. I think that you're ready for an adventure, ready for an expansion, ready to make a decision to get in this chariot and go. Where are you going? Five of Swords. Why is that? Knight of Cups. So you're fighting with your emotions. Your heart and your head, my friend, are not necessarily in alignment, and that's why you're feeling nervous. You know this is a Ten of Cups thing. You know that whoever the single person could be an earth sign, could be a water sign, but it feels like this person is someone that you know you will be ultimately happy with. It is time, my friend. This is a fated connection. It's time for you to move forward. Whether you're scared or not, you'll do it when you know that you should do it. When you feel this, it will be a shift of energy. You'll start to realize that things are going in your favor more and more. And I feel like that's going to be the time when things get in the flow. You'll feel like there's more flow rather than swimming upstream, like everything's against you. You'll feel like things are flowing. So I think you're fighting with your feelings about this person because I think you think it's going to go down in flames. I feel that if you do message this person, it works out in your favor because the Magician is here. It's whatever you decide. There's the decision. What do you decide? What do you decide, Scorpio? You want the Empress. And so you're going to do all the healing that you have to do, and then you want the victory. You've been through a lot, and I think you need to heal some traumas that are going on here, but I feel that you know the Empress has a lot of value. Yeah. You're deciding to go out on the adventure and heal with the Empress. There is going to be victory here. It's going to work out for you, my friend. You just need to have the strength, the courage. And this could be harder than usual because maybe there's an emotional disconnect here right now. Maybe we're just not talking to each other. King of Wands here. You're taking inspired action this week, my friend. All right, all right. Okay. Sagittarius. This is you, my Saggy friends. I am a Sag rising. Welcome here. Thank you so much for clicking here for cross-watching a Sag, or if you are Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, this is your sneak peek for this week, my friend. Let's figure out what's coming up for you, Sag. If you're interested in a private read, please look in the description. You'll find a code that you need, and you will also find a link to Wizio. 10% off all my services until the 31st. Happy solstice. All right, here we go. Tell me about Sagittarius for this week. Sneak peek for this week for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Saggy, please. Sagittarius. Is there hope, Sag? Is there still hope even after that argument? After the harsh things that were said? Excuse me. Is there hope still, is what you want to know. I feel like you're going to find out. I feel like there is a message coming to you. You're going to dig up some information or get some information that's going to alert you or let you know that there is some healing that needs to be done here. I feel like if there was an argument or a fight, because that's what the King of Swords in the reverse tells me, it tells me that maybe you said some things you wish you could take back, and or they do. I feel that it's silent right now, that nobody's talking to each other, but I want to say there's a purpose in that. I feel like this King of Swords that you've been speaking with, the harsh words that you get this week, I feel is like a tower. It's like somebody is very honest with you. about how they feel or honest with you about their observations of you. But I want to say, please take it with a grain of salt. Because when the King of Swords is in the reverse, the King of Swords is cantankerous, hard to deal with, says things that are just hurtful. This could be you or this could be them. Take it as it resonates. But I want to say, if this is the Tower, then this is the Star. And I feel like there is hope here. It will heal itself. But I feel like this person isn't done with you. I feel like they're going to communicate with you again, or you're going to find some information. You're going to come upon some knowledge or information that is going to make you feel sort of healed as it pertains to this King of Swords. You could be dealing with someone who is Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. This is Aquarius. These are both Aquarius, by the way. Libra, Gemini, of course, because we are in a oh, this is Aquarius too, actually. Wow. That's a lot of Aquarian energy. So it could have been a blowout fight because Aquarius is now backing down from you. No. Or it could have been like that. It could have been harsh words. I said things that I shouldn't have said. They said things that they shouldn't have said. 10 of Swords. And it came to a harsh end. I felt deceived. I felt like someone lied to me. Maybe they felt like that about you. I think that the information that you receive, whatever for some of you, it's information that you dig up that makes you just be done here. You're just going to be done and you're out on the chariot. See you later. Thanks. But for others of you, I feel like this Ace of Swords is telling me that Ace of Swords in the Chariot, it feels like you quickly come... a quick message comes in. That's what it feels like for others of you, that a quick message comes in from this person. You feel like it's over, but a quick message comes in from this person. Could be dealing with Cancer. I don't think this is good. Look, I just don't. It feels like if this hasn't happened yet for you, my friend, it's coming up this week. There's about to be a big blowout argument with somebody. Like off the rails kind of argument. Like it moves fast and sharp and hard. Like when Cancer gets into a defense mode, you're not getting past the gate. No. I want to say there is some information or some knowledge that you probably come across. For others of you, you're getting a quick message from this person, like very quick in the next couple days. Hanged Man. Somebody is seeing it from your point of view. 3 Pentacles, a friend possibly, or someone that you know through a friend, like someone that you is a friend of a friend. There's silence here, and then the healing comes. We have the 5 of Pentacles saying that there has been a disconnect. The 7 of Cups is the disconnect has been overwhelming. The 3 of Pentacles is telling me that this is a partnership we're talking about. So the partnership to me is like a situationship. It almost is like a... well, no, maybe not. Nah, we don't see any cups, but you know what? We see a lot of swords. And it feels like things were said in, like, passionately, like, quickly, like, rolled off my tongue too quickly. It's like, the 3 of Pentacles is this is disconnected, overwhelming 3 of Pentacles. And this partnership is disconnected. Yeah. You may have thought that this was headed towards some sort of a commitment with a soulmate. And I think you're still holding on to that, Sag. That this person is a soulmate and that's why you should hang on and all the blah that we tell ourselves, even when we're dealing with a soulmate that is just like totally not in our vibration. That's what it feels like. You're trying to keep this person in your vibration. Even if we're just friends, can I just keep you in my vibration? I don't know. Tell me about this King of Swords. The King of Swords might have cut you out. Or maybe it's something that you said that the King of Swords got pissed off about, or maybe something you said, right? That ended it. Tell me about the King of Swords, what was said here that ended it. Somebody's got something to say. They were very brutally honest with you and it hurt. brutally honest with you. 5 of Pentacles, and then we became disconnected. So it's like we had an argument, a blowout fight, and then we just go to our own corners for healing. 3 of Pentacles. This could have to do with a friend. It doesn't have to be romantic, but for some of you it will be. Because of the 3 Pentacles, it tells me that this is someone that it maybe started with a foundation of friendship. Somebody here wondering, are we even friends? Like, are we even in a partnership? It feels like the partnership might have ended, but nobody's really sure if it's ended or not. Tell me about this Page of Swords, please. The quick message. Not so quick. The Magician brings the Tower. There is some information for some of you that comes to the surface, and it's almost the feeling of, oh, okay, now I get it. Now I get it. This message is coming in, and it's a message with someone who's going to be very frank with you, someone who's going to be very honest with you. But it feels like it's taken a long time to get here, to get to a place where we even move towards the honesty, because the Knight of Pentacles is here. I think that you've been manifesting it for a long time, but listen, we manifest things in our lives that we want, but we don't realize that sometimes we need to go through a whole pile of changes before we can get to the thing that we want, because we need lessons. And so I want to say that the Tower is here. And I feel that there was an illusion here that had to fall. It feels like somebody here said something or ended a relationship with you or you with them because of something they said. And then they're going to try and apologize or reconnect with you. And I feel like it's a quick message that they send. So it's not heartfelt or anything. It's very swords. And I feel that you might wait a long time before you answer them. But whatever they send you causes a Tower. Why is that? Causes upheaval and change. The Magician, you realize that you have choices. You don't have to go back to this person. You have choices. You're not going to deal with the way they treat you like this. 2 of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands. So somebody's been dragging their heels. 2 of Pentacles is, they've been using work as an excuse, Sag. I'm really busy working. They're dragging their heels here, though. If that's the excuse that they're giving you, that they don't have time to talk with you, maybe that was it. Because we're dealing in a lot of swords here. Maybe it was, why don't you text me? Why don't you talk to me? And this person is giving you a quick message, but I feel like you make them wait. You feel that they're not busy at work. You feel that there's competition. I think that you think that they're cheating. Tell me about why the Hanged Man is here, please. We've got Piscean energy, by the way. We've got Cancer. We've got Scorpio, Aries. We've got Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Yeah, we've got a lot of air. We've got a lot of, not Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, sorry. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. We have a lot of air, right? A lot of Aquarius. So it's a lot of up in our head, saying things that are sharp. You know, it's like no filter. That's what it feels like. So we have the 7 of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, trying to see it from another side. I feel like after it ends, I feel like everybody goes to their own corners to heal, and now you're trying to look at it from their point of view. I think you're going to let them heal. I think you're going to leave it as it is. You're going to let them heal. There's a weight that needs to, if this person is the soulmate, if that's the one I'm talking about, this person is someone that you need to wait, let them heal themselves, let them come to terms with whatever it is you said to them. It feels like maybe you might have said, look, I know you're the soulmate. I have this wisdom. I know about soulmate energy, and that's us. Maybe this person wasn't ready to hear that. Because it's all about swords. We don't have any cups here except the 6 of Cups, which tells me you've known each other for a long time, or that you two have been together for lifetimes. It's nostalgia here that you can't let go of. You're not willing to surrender it just yet. I feel like the soulmate is thinking about you, and I feel like you're in for a wait. if you're waiting for this person to communicate with you because they're going over details. Is this really my soulmate? I feel sad you said to someone, you're my soulmate, and now this person's in hiding. And it freaked them out. And I think it may have caused an argument. Or if this is, coming up this week, this is what's going to happen, I feel. That somebody is going to say, look, you're my soulmate and I'm in love with you. Are you in love with me or not? And I don't think somebody answers back. I think that they go to their own corner to try and do some healing. I think you are going to get this message here. The message is about 10 Pentacles. So I feel like this person wants to talk about it. They want to talk about whether or not you want the long-term relationship or not. Because according to them, it's over. The cycle is over. So I think that the message, it might be, so, is it over? Like it's going to be really swords-like. It's not going to be loving at all. It's going to be standoffish. All right. Here we go. Let's talk about Capricorn. Thanks for clicking here, Capricorn. I appreciate you if you're cross-watching a Capricorn. Thank you for doing that. If you're interested in a private reading, Capricorn, please look below in the description. And you will see that there are flowers and a code. You'll need to take the code over to Wizio. There's a link there as well. 10% off all of my services until the end of the month, till the 31st at midnight. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at Capricorn. What's coming up for you this week, Capricorn? Your challenge, my friend, is a new beginning. You, I feel, have something that you're starting over, starting from scratch, or it's a new project, something that's materializing in the 3D because I think you say so. It's like a change you've made after an ending here. The World card tells me that you've learned some sort of a karmic lesson. Something has come full circle. You've closed the door on something and you're beginning again here. The World card is Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, and Leo. Those are all the fixed signs. I'll tell you what, when the fixed signs make a decision, they're not going back. So I feel like you're just not going back. According to you, this is just done. It's a done deal. And you're carrying on. Page of Pentacles, though, tells me that you might be either getting messages or sending messages to people. But it feels like the Page of Pentacles is telling me that we're starting again, starting over. Starting over again, looking for some sort of a commitment. You could be starting over again. Yeah, that's what it feels like. It feels like you're looking for a new commitment. I want to say that this was a relationship that ended. This is new. This is a commitment. I feel like you're looking to materialize a new commitment. Just like that, eh? No healing, no nothing. You're just going to go like that. All right. Let me know how that goes. Got the World, which is the closed chapter. Tell me about that. The Wheel of Fortune is here. You're going through a lot of great changes right now. A lot of really big changes that I think are really tough. And that tells me the the Page of Pentacles is here. It feels like it's these are all fated changes, my friend. So whatever ended up back there, whatever ended was a karmic connection. And you got lessons from that. And that's why we see the World card. You will never do that again. You'll never do that again. But understand that it's really easy if you don't heal between relationships, between the ending and the new beginning. It's really easy to fall into the same cycle. And it'll feel different because the Wheel of Fortune is here. Fortunate change is here. But right now you're going through a little bit of hardship, I think. I want to say be careful with the jumping from one relationship to another. You're just going to crash and smash. Every time you move to another relationship without giving yourself time for healing, understanding, being kind to yourself, yeah, it just keeps smashing over and over again. We have the King of Swords. This time you're looking at it with logic. I like it. So you're looking at this new beginning logically. You're looking at it with transparency and honesty, being honest with yourself about some sort of commitment. Do I want to begin a commitment? The thing is that you're not just jumping into it. I don't feel that you are. You're not jumping into it at all because the King of Swords here is to put the brakes on. No, let's look at this without feelings, logically. Do I really need another commitment? Fated changes. The Wheel of Fortune is here. When the Wheel of Fortune is here, it's not waiting for your ass. Nope. Just dragging you right along. All those changes that those times you were on your knees and said, please just do this and I'll do that. Here they all come. These changes are You know, it's a puzzle being pulled together for you to show you the whole picture. This is hard change. It's a really hard change. But look, the Two of Wands is here. You need excitement. You need decision. Like, you need to be able to make choices. And I feel like this relationship, whatever this relationship that ended back here, I don't feel like you had many choices. I think that one of the changes is that you're going to be making a lot of choices, logical choices about before you even decide to get into another commitment. But I think you're looking forward to the new beginning here. Let's find out what's going on with that, because the Wheel of Fortune is here. Look, the Wheel of Fortune may look like hell on the surface as the changes are coming at you, especially if you are a fixed sign or if you have fixed energy, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. It can look pretty hellish on the surface, but it's bringing all good changes. And I really do feel that you're just slowing it down with some logic, saying, I need to make the best decision. Do I really want to do that again? We have the High Priestess. You're being told to use your intuition. Dropped a card. Use your intuition. Make sure that you're connected to the universe. It feels like you could be someone who is quite connected to the universe. But I also feel like you're not really telling a lot of people about what's going on in your life right now. And I think that's so great. Y'all need to get out of reporting all of your lives to Facebook and Instagram. For reals. I feel like that's what you're doing. I feel like the High Priestess tells me that you're going through all of these changes, but you're not letting anyone know on the surface. You're kind of going within. Let me just grab that card I dropped here. There it is. It is face up. There it is, the Emperor. You're in charge of it all. You've always been in charge of it. I feel like you waited for someone to end a chapter with you. And the truth of the matter is you're the Emperor. You could have ended the chapter whenever you wanted. You didn't have to go and wait all that time for it to end. So the Page of Pentacles is here. I feel like the Emperor is getting a new start. So whether you're feminine or masculine, you're the person who's carrying it all. You're probably single, carrying it all, maybe a parent, the mortgage, you know, whatever it is, whatever life is throwing at you, but you're not telling anybody that you're taking action toward your happiness. I love it. Look at you taking action toward your happiness, toward your wish fulfillment. I want to guard you against drinking too much, partying too much, going out too much and overdoing it, because you do have a lot of responsibilities. Maybe you tend to do that. The Nine of Cups sometimes can tell me that maybe partying is out of hand or drinking is out of hand. So be careful with that. But the Nine of Cups is also wish fulfillment. It's happiness. It's I'm happier than I've ever been. Tell me what your decisions are that you're making here, Capricorn. Oh God, there goes another one. All right, being a little under the surface with the things that are going on in your life. You're, again, not telling anybody. Kind of holding on to, I need an adventure, I need an expansion, but not really telling anyone. The Four of Pentacles is also like being shut down, right? The Three of Pentacles, oh, maybe there is something that you're working on under the surface where people can't see. Okay. It feels like a partnership has come to an end, and maybe you just haven't said anything to anyone. You're still holding on to the partnership. I think you're the one that made the decision to end it. And I think you're still holding on to that partnership, though. I think you want it desperately. But I think that your logic won't let you go past it, right? It's like your logic is like, I just want to end. It was painful and awful, and I just want to end this partnership. And that's why you're thinking over this. Do I really need a commitment coming forward here? We have the Ace of Pentacles. I think you're changing your own life. I want to say that you don't need the commitment. It feels like you are going to think your way out of this because you're smart enough to do so. The Ace of Pentacles is here. You know that opportunity is here. An opportunity for new love is here. We've got the Page of Cups, right? For something to work out in your favor as it pertains to the heart space. I feel like you're going to have a lot of offers. There we go. We've got the Knight of Cups, right? There is romance in the air. So I think you're going to have a lot of opportunities for commitment. It's just, do you want to jump right into a commitment? I think you're doing really good keeping your life under the down low. I'm just saying. Yeah, good for you. You don't need to get everybody involved in it ends up being dramatic when you get everybody involved, right? Good for you, Cappies. All right, here we go. Aquarius, this is you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We're just talking about you in another reading. Look, I think it was, oh gosh, it was 2 readings ago. What was that? That was maybe, oh, that was Sagittarius. If you're dealing with the Sagittarius, you might want to take a look. There was a lot of Aquarius energy there. Here we go, Aquarius. This is for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, my friend. There is a sale, by the way, 10% off of my readings until the end of October. And here we go. There we go. The ships that are coming in for you, my friend, is victory. Victory after a dark time or a hard time. I think you've had some time to think about it. Ships are coming in and the 6 of Wands. So there is going to be victory here. It feels like you're going to be getting attention. There's a message here, a messenger, right? The Page of Swords. It could be somebody who's been watching you. It doesn't have to be, but there is some sort of truthful and honest communication that's coming here. I think you're going to like it because the 6 of Wands is about victory. It's about getting attention. It's about coming from a hard place. I feel like the ships that are coming in is victory. I feel like you wanted this communication here. Victory in the communication, or victory in the knowledge of the communication. It's falling all over the place here. We've got the High Priestess. Using your intuition about this message. What is this about? The Emperor is calling. Somebody who is a business owner, somebody who takes care of other people, someone who might be a father, someone who's in charge of the empire. So they might have multiple businesses. Their empire could be their home, their children, you know, what they do for a living. But it feels like somebody, whatever they do for a living, they're kind of someone who is quite a big deal. Yeah, they could be like the president of a company or running a company for another person, a vice president, something like that. Use your intuition about the victory that is coming in on the ships here. The Emperor is Aries, and it feels like the Emperor might be the one who is sending the message to you. The Emperor is Aries, but please understand that it's all the kings as well. That's how I feel this person. Yeah, there is a message coming in that is going to cause a kerfuffle in your life. Somebody is sending you a message. They want something to materialize in the 3D here, Aquarius. Somebody wants to begin again or try again, or maybe take you out for coffee. It feels like you haven't heard from this person in a long while. They could be Pisces. They could be Scorpio. Could be Leo. Could be Aries. Ooh, you're not sure. You're not sure. You're going to leave it on unread for a little bit, I think. I think just for the pure shock value of it, I think you're shocked that this person is communicating with you, that it's someone that you haven't heard from in a very long time. And they might be in town. Hey, Aquarius, I'm in town. Do you want to go out for coffee? I think that you're going to leave it on unread for a little bit. You're really undecided here. Then you're going to get more flexible. You're not going to hold your ground for long. Okay, so you're just going to make them wait, I think, because this Emperor wants you chop chop, and I don't think you're going to give it to them. I think you're going to wait. You're going to make this person wait in the DMs or wait at the restaurant. I don't know what it is, but it feels like this person has something to say. What does the Emperor have to say? It's like the Emperor doesn't really know what to say. I've just dropped a whole bunch of cards. All right. Let's try that again. Okay, that's not what I want to do. So, I think you are going to answer them. I feel like you may decline the offer. Yeah, I think you're just going to answer them just because of closure, because of moving on. But I think that you are going to decline a meeting with the Emperor. Why are you moving on? Moving on because this person waited too long. And you're the Empress. You don't need this person anymore. Look, this person is a soulmate. I think it's going to be hard. I think that for most of you, you're going to turn this person away. That you're going to say thanks, no thanks to whatever their invitation is. Their invitation is, oh, passion. There we go. Somebody's wanting to step forward and let you know that they have passion about you. There's something here that doesn't feel right, though. It feels like that this Emperor is somebody who sort of comes crashing into your life, and you know, they like want you to drop everything and just run off with them and do whatever. I feel like you're going to make them wait. You're blocking them for a moment. I think you will eventually answer them, yeah, but I think it's only to tell them no thanks. Because you don't need them. You're the Empress. You don't need them. The Emperor's coming with all 10 cups. Tell you what, the Emperor doesn't come in, Aquarius, unless they know they're going to win. They're not even going to spend their time on a happenstance. They're not going to spend their time wondering if they're going to win. The Emperor goes in for the win. They know they're going to win. They don't take no for an answer. This is the conqueror. I feel like this person is pulling out all the stops. Look, I know your worth. I'm attracted to you. You're attracted to me. Bringing all 10 cups. This person, whatever they're trying to do, I feel like they want to have a new beginning, but I don't think you want the new beginning. I feel like now that this person, it feels like it's been a while. The ships are coming in and you've been wondering where this person was. And I want to say that while that was happening, what you were doing is growing. And so I think this Emperor just made himself obsolete. That you don't need it. You already have the Ace of Pentacles. I think you're on your way. I don't think you're going to say yes at all. All right, all right. Let's take a look here. This is you, Pisces. My two fishes friends. I am two fishes in my moon sign. Thanks for clicking here. This is your sneak peek for this week. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Pisces, please. Tell me about Pisces. If you're interested in a private read, by the way, there is a sale on right now, 10% off of all of my services. Please look in the description. There's a code and a link over to Wizio. You'll find what you need there. Pisces, what's coming up this week for you? What's your sneak peek for this week? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Thank you so much for your attention on my last video. I'll mark it up at the end here so you can see it if you haven't seen it yet. Here we go. We have the Chariot. Things are about to move quickly for you this week, Pisces. We've got the Two of Swords in the reverse. There's been a decision made. Someone has relieved their block or has decided they want to see the situation for what it really is. Got the Three of Swords. Interesting. Someone has made a decision to move forward and get the victory. Even though there's disappointment. This person is expecting to be disappointed in the future. The Ace of Swords is here. Somebody wants communication. They want to give communication. 3, 5. I think the last time that you communicated, it was something that we couldn't resolve. We had to agree to disagree, or we stopped talking, or you weren't willing to see it their way and they weren't willing to see it your way. Could be dealing with a Cancer. But it feels like the Chariot is here to say that things are about to speed up this week. So someone's made a decision. Even though they think they're going to be disappointed, someone is moving forward in this Chariot here. Tell me more about this. What's the decision? Someone's made a decision about Pisces. What's the decision? The decision is... Ooh, I'm scared, but I'm going to move forward. Okay. So someone is... Yeah, I feel like somebody here has made a decision. It's fearful. They're moving forward with full force. I mean, they want the victory. I feel that this person is moving forward to you, Pisces, because it is the time. The Wheel of Fortune is here. It's time to move on. That's what it says. It's the first time I ever realized that after using all of these, using this deck. I just realized at the center it says time to move on. So somebody here is coming towards you. They're moving on from heartbreak. It feels like there is a fear. The fear is I've made the decision to move forward. The thing is this is a fated connection, or someone is fated to come toward you here, Pisces. Someone who thinks there might be disappointed. That person could be Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. They could be Capricorn. Could be Cancer. We have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. Someone is willing to be vulnerable with you now, and it scares the hell out of them. They feel like this person is not used to being vulnerable, and to them it feels like the worst idea ever. But somebody knows they have to remove this block. It's time to make the decision to move on. It's time to move on. I feel like the person that's coming toward you is moving on from something else, because it's divine timing, and it's a fated time right now for things to work out in a fortunate way. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. It's a reconnection. Someone is being vulnerable and they want to reconnect with you. We've got 9 Pentacles, which means this person is single, and so it's time to move on. Moving towards you, I think. They want to reconnect with you here because they know that you are the soulmate. They know that you're the one. The universe is telling them that. I feel like somebody here knows that you're the one. It's a knowing. Tell me why they think they'll be disappointed. The Nine of Pentacles. Single, confident, and you are the Queen of Swords. So I feel like this person knows that you're just going to say what you got to say, and you don't really care if they like it or not, because either this works out or we move along, because there's one in the Queen of Swords, there's 3 more, that's 4, and 2 more is 6. So it tells me that we're in the energy of make it or break it. Somebody is coming in, Pisces, to speak with you. Take it as it resonates. Maybe you're planning on contacting someone else, but it is a fated time to do that, and that's why someone can't get you out of their mind, or you can't get them out of your mind. This person knows that when they come forward, that you're not going to spare their feelings. They know that you're going to be honest and truthful, and they also want to make sure that you're single. The Queen of Swords is single. She is the one who is the divorcee, someone who's learning to speak up for themselves. This person is not looking forward to the conversation of disappointment when you tell them no. But will you tell them no? You will not tell them no. The Two Cups is here. This person is coming forward even though they're terrified to do so. The Wheel of Fortune is pushing them your way. This person is the lover. It's the person that you've been waiting on. And this person is coming to you, and I think that you're going to receive them. They think that you're going to say no. Why is that? They think that you're going to disappoint them or break their heart. Why is that? The King of Swords, because we had a hard conversation at some point. The King and the Queen of Swords are soulmates, and they talk to each other in a very straight, honest, factual sort of energy, right? We're not sugarcoating it. We don't need to say it kindly or politically correct. We're just going to say things that we got to say. I think the King of Swords is coming in because they want to have stability with you. I think they want to heal with you. The King of Pentacles is here. This person wants to support you, wants to love you, possibly settle down with you. This person is pretty serious. The Lovers is here. Yeah. You could be dealing with Capricorn, like I said, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. We've got Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We've got Cancer here. We've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Take it as it resonates. There we go. We've got the 8 Cups. Somebody who walked away is boomeranging back, my friend. Here they come. That is the 9 of Wands in the reverse. Somebody has decided they can't be scared anymore, standing behind this wall of fear. It's time to drop the burdens. Somebody's coming in, 10 Wands, to drop the burdens and get some karmic justice. Your life's going to change, my friend. There's something pretty serious coming in. They are very serious about you. Look at that. 10 Cups. 3 of Wands. Ships that are coming in is the 9 of Cups for you, and it's going to change your life. You're going to be able to drop your burdens, and it feels like no more fear. No more fear. You're about to get some karmic justice, my friend. you could be dealing with Libra. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. I will see you soon, of course, because I'll be on the platform doing more readings this week. Love you guys. I'm out for now. See you then. Bye.